So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So it's down to business here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Palmer showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's definitely not his best. Spread neatly. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Just eases him off the ball. He's looking wide. And it's Messi. Horn had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Sane goes short. Diaz. Big chance! And that's caused a worry or two. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Stood up well to him there. This is promising. He's a sharp little ball here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's found a way through. Decent hit! Neither side yet able to find the net. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, that pass isn't the best. Saliba. Diaz in acres of space out wide. Palmer. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Now it's Diaz. Camavinga. And here's Diaz. Palmer was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pass is just off target. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Well, played right into his path. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He won't be happy with that one. And reclaimed it in a trice. Jorginho. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Distributed tidily. Now it's Sané. Jorginho. Diaz is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, that's delightful. Palmer really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Amrabat. He could be in here. And he's cut it out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's picked his way through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's not got that quite right. And that is expertly dealt with. And we hit half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. How would you review the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Cambio di giocatori.
And the action is back on the way.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Arsenal do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Alvarez. Bellingham. Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a little off target. Mohamed Salah.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Diaz. And that's been won straight back. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Now it's Muller. And it's Sané. Maddison! And he's made sure that's not getting through. That is ended up in no man's land. Sanuc wins the duel this time. That is good alertness. Oblak clears. Jorginho. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Pass somewhat off target. Interesting ball. Now it's Muller.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Chooses to go cross-field. Quality ball. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Alvarez.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Driving forward. Oh, they could break here. And he's managed to get free. Maddison! And somehow it stayed out. Camavinga, and it's slung out wide. Now that's well seen too. Oh, easy pickings there. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Just about up to 75 minutes. Camavinga. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Milan merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Sostituito con il numero 42. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Milan making another change here. Looking for options for movement. Dembele. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Jorginho. Muller. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Muller. Corner number 3 coming up. Maddison with the short one. Milan are looking to go forward now. Into the channel. Played back in.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Referee's given a throw. He can run onto that. Oh, what a... It's Griezmann! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Griezmann actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Into stoppage time, and it is still 0-0. De Bruyne. Haaland. That looks a cracking ball. Haaland! Oh, that's incredible! Save the best for last! How very smart. He just got it right.
Haaland has been menacing, and when you get a defence that's beginning to look a little bit distant...
And that's it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort and... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Messi, he's got away. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Upamecano spots it and intercepts. And he was quick to react. Foden. He's looking to set free a runner. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get onto this? He is through here. Opts to play it back. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I see this guy, Upamecano, as a very modern-day centre-back. Quick, good with his feet.
Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Foden. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Fiddles it through. Pedri bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Diaz. Aim forwards. That has ended up in no man's land. Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Sancho. Pedri.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Here's Sancho. Lewandowski. Nicked it back promptly. Diaz. Always onto this. Pedri. Robertson. Sancho. Passing nice and neat. Threads one in. Sancho in acres of space out wide.
Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Foden. Pedri. No, that's been intercepted. McAllister. Vermeer.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now it's Lewandowski. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
That'll be a throw. Foden! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
35 minutes.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Robertson. Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack, just change the rhythm up front.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Oh, no joy this time. Pedri.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Real chance! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Spread it left. Diaz. Arsenal making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Now it's Sancho. He's played him through. And that is a little undercooked. Stones. Mbappe. Could be danger here. Foden! That is decidedly lacking. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Now it's Mbappe. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Lewandowski. Diaz. That's a nicely measured pass. And the first half is done. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each.
Security
So
staff
in
for
they
each
come for the
block.
break with nothing
Please
to
report
separate
to
them.
staff
The
room
score
immediately.
1-1. So we're into the second 45.
Arsenal really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Spread out to the left. Foden. To McAllister. Gets a good foot in there. And that's been won straight back. Foden. That is good alertness. Sancho. Arsenal looking to pass their way through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Foden. Pedri. Foden.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
Decent hit! Gets his pass away. Foden. Jorginho charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Amrabat is the distributor-in-chief, always looking... Pedri! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete! He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
Substitution in progress.
So here comes a substitution.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
The attendance
Arsenal
for this match
go
was
into the lead.
60,810.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back of it.
And Messi! Arsenal have now used up all but one of their substitution windows.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Oh, that's fabulous. Diaz! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Alexander-Arnold. Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. Jorginho, good driving run. Sancho. Pedri. Lenormand calmly anticipates. Upamecano makes the interception. Robertson. Lovely ball, and the shot! They've done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. What's your opinion on that goal?
Yeah, anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
Petri!
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet...
This is my decision. This is my decision. I don't think you listen. Yo, listen. I don't think you listen. For me to come out, it must mean I'm a teacher. It must mean I'm not the same. It must mean I'm on your case. For me to come out, it means that I'm not teacher. I want to show you my world. Give me one breath, I fail. Fail to believe you, fail to receive you. Give me something I'm lacking. I don't need nothing. You are my everything. Only me and you. Only me and you. Only me and you. Only me and you. Only me, only you. Only me
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. We have already started here. Messi. That's an excellent interception. He can get that clear. He's tried one! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. That has ended up in no man's land. It's a sweet ball, that.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. He has found the way through. Defending of the desperate variety. Real chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Mbappe. Davis. He's got away. Pass is just off target. Neither side yet able to find the net. Mbappe going full tilt down the left. Caicedo. Messi. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I think being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no-nonsense, but I really like his technique, and again, he's one of these centre-backs or defenders who can get his head up and just pick out a wonderful pass, 40, 50, 60 yards.
Okay, interesting. Not the most accurate pass. Caicedo.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 4, Fernandez. Coming on the field is number 18, Sane.
Pass somewhat off target. Alexander-Arnold. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Caicedo. Arsenal have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. And it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Climbs up big! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
not gone well.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that was vital. Musiala. What a throw in. And he's there to clear it. Had a shot! No, he's missed it.
Jorginho put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Pinches it off him. Sane providing an outlet on that flank. And that is expertly dealt with. Mbappe. Davis. McAllister. He's having a hit!
There will be 1 minute added time.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
Children's announcement.
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, there's one standout, Peter, that needs improving, and that's the passing. All too often it's been found wanting, you know, much to the frustration of everyone around. And I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline we do.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. That pass isn't the best. Caicedo puts his foot on the gas. And he cuts out the supply. McAllister. Caicedo. Davis.
That was lovely, that.
Caicedo. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Well timed, excellent interception. Short changes him with that pass. Stones. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Played back in. Still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0.
The
Davis.
attendance for this match was 60,810.
McAllister. Tries a shot! Oh, what a big quick trick. Oh, what has happened here? A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Saliba has been caught there, it's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Roberto Carlos. Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. Fermin in acres of space out wide. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 20, Robert Lewandowski.
It's going to be
Coming on
another
to
throw.
replace him is number 11, Kane.
McAllister. Arsenal have now used up all but one of their substitution windows.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 10, Messi. Coming on the field is number 25, Thomas Müller.
Kane! It's a loose ball. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Kane really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ajax have the chance to go the other way. He is through here. He's in here.
Ajax merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Oh, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
No joy this time. Davis. Ajax do have a chance to counter here. Over to the other side. Politano. And that's a throw-in.
Substitution in progress.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Goes back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Tchouaméni is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Sané. Oh, that is asking for trouble. That is a brilliant interception. And the shot! Just off target.
That is a
Substitution
really
taking
good
place.
chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's managed to get free.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Roberto Carlos. Now Foden. Stones does really well to win the ball there. And that is as far as it goes. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable.
Manifest my destiny. Easy life will come and find a way for me. Feel the love all around, feel the love all around, and the spirits all around. Shining in
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Muller, pinches it off him. And here's Drogba.
Drogba really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, that's a key interception. Drogba. Drogba! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Son Heung-min. That's the throw. Saka might just make this. Adams. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, played right into his path. He's got the shot away! And that is wildly off target.
Arsenal certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Back in possession and ready to go again. It's a lovely, neat pass. And he's being shifted off it. And here's Muller. It's Lewandowski! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
14 minutes is
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Robert Lewandowski.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
The Mkhitaryan! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rodri. Mbappe.
That's good play from him.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Adams spots it and intercepts. No, that's been intercepted. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Lewandowski. Drogba. Inter Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Not the most accurate pass. Hajradinovic. Saka. Stones promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That'll be a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Mbappe. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Saka. So what can they make of this? And he's had it nicked away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Oh, that's well spotted. That's a nicely measured pass. Now it's Messi. Shapes to shoot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Arsenal take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he's intervened well there. And it's Son Heung-min. Mkhitaryan. Cambiasso. And here's Saka. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
He's shifting through the gears here. Saka. And he's running through, and the shot! He's scored! And the lead lasts no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as...
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Arsenal come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High-scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead.
As it's time to announce today's
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And that's the second half started. Inter Milan, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, super find. Oh, well played. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And the pass is intercepted. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. It's just beyond his reach. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And it's Muller. Belanova. That's a shade optimistic. It's Son Heung-min! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Saka. Oh, and he's through the middle. That has been cut short. Alexander-Arnold. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Saka. It's a throw-in. Oh, Red, nice interception. Moved on forwards. What a throw in.
The attendance for this match was 61,000.
So we've reached the hour mark. Chance to shoot now. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? Well, I think the technical challenge is doable. This could depend on the amount of power.
It certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And he's going direct. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Spread it left. Wriggles his way through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Out for a throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a hit! Goal! Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Inter Milan go. Great chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Oh, that's well spotted. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Always onto this. And that's not going to reach.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Adams. Now it's Mbappe. Saliba makes the interception. Somewhat off target.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Number 21.
Arsenal can make their change now with a break in play. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Arsenal are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have. Yeah, we get to see this more and more.
There's the shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better.
Inter clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Oh no, this does not look good. Rodri. That's Mkhitaryan.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He could be in here. He's in space and looking for options. It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Camavinga kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he was quick to react.
There will be 5
Jorginho.
minutes added time.
And nicely intercepted. That has been slung wide. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. That's really well manoeuvred. Mkhitaryan. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. Throw in. He is through here. Goalkeeper's ball. And we're done. Arsenal pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Your reflections? Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are
everybody,
all
and
set.
welcome to
The game
today's
should be
match.
a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Driving forward, Szoboszlai proves too strong. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
He's the shot.
Szoboszlai! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Szoboszlai put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Played out to the right. Now it's Son Heung-min. Lewandowski. And that is a little undercooked. Not the most accurate pass. Engages and forces him off the ball. Looking for the run. Oh, important interception. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Can he get it through? Saliba does really well to win the ball there. Shapes to shoot! Goal! The breakthrough strike! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Is number 6.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Mohamed Salah.
That has not gone well.
Mohamed Salah.
Sends it crossfield. Oh, that's well spotted. Chouameni.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
It's going to be another throw. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good-looking ball. Lewandowski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nicely weighted ball. Can he put it away? They've scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Played out to the left flank. It's a pretty loose pass. Son Heung-min is herring after that one. Salah. Szoboszlai will play through for the wide man. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And they can counter here. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's got away. Son Heung-min. Bit too much weight on the pass. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. He's going to be disappointed with that. Lewandowski is onto this. Gravenberch. Keane. And De Ketelaere. Keane. And it's Lewandowski. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shot at goal! Just off target.
Lewandowski did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Coming on the field is number 13, Luis Diaz. Substitution in progress.
Arsenal making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Oh no, what has happened here? And the shot! And it's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
After 38 minutes is number 20, Robert Lewandowski.
Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Lewandowski. Half-time getting close now. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Son Heung-min. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And he's picked out the run. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, nicely intercepted. Van Dijk. And De Ketelaere.
Added minutes has been
Liverpool
indicated.
finding their passes. Mohamed Salah. It's a mighty effort! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And the first half is done. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
That gets things going for the second half.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's found support out wide. To Ketelara. That has ended up in no man's land. Referee's given a throw. What a throw in. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Camavinga wins the duel this time. Goes looking wide. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Mbappe. To Ketelara. De Ketelara showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's being shifted off it. Alexander-Arnold. Salah. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Arsenal really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
That's a sharp pass.
The
Oh,
attendance
this
for
looks
this
sharp.
match was
Mbappe is onto it in a
29,818.
flash. De Ketelara. Diaz. Szoboszlai. Oh, that pass isn't the best. De Ketelara. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Substitutions taking place.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Arsenal are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Oh, Red, nice interception. That's a little off target. Goalkeeper's ball. De Ketelara. Alexander-Arnold. Pass somewhat off target. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that was vital. And now they can spring out of defence. He has found the way through. Looking for options for movement. That's an excellent Excellent interception.
Arsenal are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Decent hit! Should have equalised.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
That has been slung wide. Now that's well seen too. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mbappe. They want to be quick to recover this. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Mohamed Salah. Oh, good. Can he finish? In for the pieces.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Great ball if he can get there. Diaz. He is through here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Zubimendi. That is good alertness. Sané. And he's managed to get
2
free.
added minutes has been indicated.
Zubimendi. Alexander-Arnold just eases him off the ball. Now it's Messi. Stood up well to him there. And time is up. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal.
Feels better lately. I've been
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. The action has already started. Drogba, he's found a way through. Real chance! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Arsenal find he's had a shot! He has done it! Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Goal! After 4 minutes is number 17, Raphael Leão.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, nicely intercepted. It's gone out for a throw-in. Brilliantly cut out. And it's Messi. Maldini cuts it out. Now it's Messi. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Jorginho. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Raphael Leão. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Quality ball. Bastoni gets over and intercepts.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good spread. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, good ball, shot at goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Darren Fletcher. Now it's McAllister. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. McAllister. Now it's Muller. And it's Son Heung-min. Darren Fletcher. McAllister. Now that's well seen too.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's Son Heung-min. Rodri promptly onto that, and that is that. No way through. Son Heung-min. He's had a hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
That is good alertness. That has been cut short. Now it's Lewandowski, and this is some big chance! And that has put paid to that. Darren Fletcher. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Forlan. And the pass is intercepted. Forlan is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Now it's Lewandowski. Camavinga kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He won't be happy with that one. And there's green grass ahead of him. Chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Drogba demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
A case now of complete control. Jorginho. Now it's Camavinga. Well read, and the danger is averted. Some great chance! And for sure, that was not one of his best. De Bruyne. Forlan.
Forlan, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
2 added minutes.
Well, that
has
had the
been
makings of
indicated.
something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Forlan. No, that's been intercepted. And the first 45 minutes are up. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified.
Just a quick
3-0 after
request today for
45
everybody
minutes,
to please
and it is
kindly
hard to believe
move
that
in
there
cars
won't be
parked
more
on the road
after the
outside
break.
Stadium.
Here we go again then.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Played back in, and he cuts out the supply. De Bruyne, now it's Forlan. It's a sweet ball that. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. De Bruyne. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lewandowski. McAllister. That is good alertness. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Khan gets it away.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
That is a Fallen! Keeper's got his work done.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And we have our very first corner. And the volley. And that is great goalkeeping.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Son Heung-min, somewhat off target.
In attendance for this match was 60,810.
Rafael Leao. Chouameni. Messi. Now it's Muller. Oh, and he's through the middle. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 25, Thomas Müller. Coming on the field is number 14, Marcos Llorente. Substitution in progress.
That's really well manoeuvred. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. An uncompromising challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Rodri spots it and intercepts. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, no joy this time.
Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here.
I just think that's really good management, introducing one of his younger players when the pressure's totally off, just allowing him some valuable, easy on-field experience time.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao looking to get on the end of this.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Lewandowski, nicely aimed pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Neymar. It's run loose here. That's headed upfield. And here's Drogba. Oh, perfectly measured that. The ball. Oh, here's a chance! It is a very, very good save.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Coming on to replace him is number 18.
A real chance!
Substitution.
No, not quite. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Arsenal will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 20, Robert Lewandowski.
And he was
Coming on
alert
the
to it.
field is number 11, Kane.
Pedri. Interesting ball. Salah crosses. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Rice. Well, that looks a decent ball. Stones deals with that comfortably. Spread it left. He could be in here. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Added minutes has been indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Fiddles it through, and the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Rice, Saliba calmly anticipates. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! He scores! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Number 18.
And that's it. Arsenal cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling at times.
Set my goals, then I manifest. I just set my goals, then I manifest. If you want it, you got it. Go for it, you got it. It's already yours, you got it. Don't stop, cause you got it. If you want it, go and get it. Use your power, get to flexing, yeah. Keep on reaching, keep on daydreaming, yeah. Daydreaming, yeah. Gotta believe it. Daydreaming, and you will receive it. Daydreaming, it's already yours. Daydreaming, cause you got it, and you got it. Throw your hands in the sky, make it clap 2 times. Take 2 steps back like press rewind. Then do a spin if you're feeling fine. Now grab your friends and lose your mind. If you want it, you got it. Go for it, you got it. It's already yours, you got it. Don't stop, cause you got it. If you want it, go and get it. Use your power, get to flexing, yeah. Keep on reaching, keep on daydreaming, yeah. Keep on reaching, it's already yours. Keep on daydreaming, cause you got it, and you got it.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And already we're underway here. He might be in here! Big chance, corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Climbs up big! Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Great hit! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Well timed, excellent interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
It's a really well-measured ball. Pedri. And here's Son Heung-min. He has found a way through. And here's Mbappe. Messi. Jorginho. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, no joy this time. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 4.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their
Coming on the
substitutes.
field is
Well, it looks like they just want to
number
introduce a new
25,
focal point to the
Thomas
attack.
Müller.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Akanji.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Son Heung-min. Shot at goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Son Heung-min is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Lewandowski. Son Heung-min. It's a pretty loose pass. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Valverde touches it back. And the shot! They've scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
It'll be a throw-in. And it's Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Engages and forces him off the ball. Arsenal can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Rodri. That is good alertness. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Son Heung-min.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Akanji promptly onto that, and that is that.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And here's Messi. Now it's Lewandowski, and now the breakaway. Son Heung-min is the guilty party there. Rodri. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi, he is through here. And it's been given away.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Son Heung-min, he's got away. Oh, well played, well played. Pedri for Valverde. Rodri
has been indicated.
Mbappe. And it's Son Heung-min. Some resolute defending there. Robertson. And there is the half-time whistle. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
So off we go once more.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's managed to get free. No foul, says the referee. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Robertson. Welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Son Heung-min. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. That looks a good ball through. Son Heung-min. Lewandowski. Kamavinga. Now it's Lewandowski. Son Heung-min. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Son Heung-min, and he's away. Just the keeper to beat! He's in a good position here, and he's had a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Pedri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
332.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, that is a nice touch. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Muller. Oh, that's well spotted. Couldn't squeeze it through. Might be danger here. Can he finish? And that's caused a worry or two.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
Cut it out. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There's the hit! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this to extend their lead. Oh, brilliant stop from Oblak! Pedri. Rodri. And here's Mbappe. And that's another good win of the ball. That's spot shapes to shoot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? The pass has gone astray. Valverde. And reclaimed it in a trice. Pedri. Oh, facing up to his head. Son Heung-min! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Son Heung-min should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
Son Heung-min. Number 20, Robert Lewandowski.
Arsenal
Number
have the
22,
chance to go the other way.
Jorginho. Coming on the field,
Now it's Muller.
number 18,
And it's Messi.
Sane. Number 11, Kane.
They need to play this quicker
Number
in transitions
13,
like this.
Federico Valverde.
Arsenal are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Van Dijk threads one in. Now it's Valverde. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, super find. He's shifting through the gears. Valverde! He should have put that one away. So their fourth corner of the
Substitutions
game.
taking place.
And now they can spring out of defence. Turutz. Now it's Valverde.
Might want to be careful there.
It's run loose here. That's a nicely measured pass. And it's Muller. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's found a way through. Valverde. And that pass is... oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's found a way past.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And
It's Kane!
There will
That's
be
a
2
half-decent
minutes
try.
added time.
And that is out of play. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now who's going to be first to this? Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. And the number on the board is 3. And he's straight offside. And we're done. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too
Hello,
much
everybody,
riding on it,
and
but
welcome to
it is
today's
equally
match.
clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Real chance! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputation.
A significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that's the end of that. It all started. Lewandowski, Son, and Sané! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Amrabat. And here's Lewandowski. Kvaratskhelia. He has found the way through. That's a throw. Amrabat cuts it out. Kubasi. Vinicius Junior. Son Heung-min providing an outlet on that flank. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Stones gets across to intercept that. Can he get it through? Well timed, excellent interception. Amrabat. Bellingham. And it's Son Heung-min. Pinches it off him.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vinicius Junior. And it's gets his head to it! That was superb goalkeeping!
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Oh, that's a key interception. That has been slung wide. Son Heung-min. Rice spots it and intercepts. Kvaratskhelia has created one goal already. Can he get onto this? Oh, that's fabulous. Kvaratskhelia! And he nearly went all the way.
Kvaratskhelia can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. Bellingham. Not the most accurate pass. They're back in possession and ready to go again. He might... Big chance! He has done it! And with that goal comes comfort! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And yes, it's him again. Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Son Heung-min.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Rice wins the duel this time. Oh, what's he done? He's found a way through.
Sané, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Saliba defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Son Heung-min. Bellingham. Pass somewhat off target. Well, there's a probing ball.
There will be 1 minute
Now
added
it's
time.
Mbappe. Son Heung-min.
Bayer Leverkusen have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And there's the end of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Belanova. He's shifting through the gears here. He's looking wide. Bellingham. Oh no, this does not look good. Messi. And Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Bellingham. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Bellingham, and he's had it nicked away. The message is clear, none shall pass. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And it's Lewandowski. Son Heung-min. Camavinga. That is good alertness. Kvaratskhelia. Mbappe. And he
The
stands
attendance
tall,
for this match was
impenetrable.
71,649.
That's been intercepted. Vinicius Junior. And here's Messi. And here's Lewandowski. Amrabat. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Messi. Lewandowski shapes to shoot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Lewandowski certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Kubasi. Amrabat. Bellingham. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, given away. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the
Hello,
minds
everybody,
of
and
the
welcome to
footballing
today's
folk in this
match.
part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy Neves is probably among the better defensive midfielders around at the moment. He'll no doubt provide the creative input for those up front with his searching passes from deep. He'll also need to drop back and provide cover for that defensive line. And he does it all with aplomb.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Jorginho. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Brilliantly cut out. Chance! There it is! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Ruben Neves.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will...
Can he finish? He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Van Nistelrooy really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And yes, it's him again. South Africa are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, and he's through the middle. Van Nistelrooy. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Missed by a fraction. And it's Neymar. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Ruben Neves really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Van Nistelrooy has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Defending was strong and firm. Lewandowski. Mendes gets across to intercept that. And it's Van Nistelrooy.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Lewandowski. Vitinha. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Arsenal are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Now it's Lewandowski. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Sané. He's through here. Now it's Modric. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Sané! Just off target.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Van Nistelrooy. Lewandowski.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Nuno Mendes. Here's Vitinha. Neymar. And we hit half-time. Reflections on the first half.
Arsenal were desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative to rescue this.
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members. Substitution on the field, number 23, Sané.
Here we go again then.
To replace him is
Look,
number
before they
13,
might get too carried away with
Mohamed
thoughts of
Salah.
getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
And the shot! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Saliba cuts out the pass. Van Nistelrooy, and Van Nistelrooy! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to...
Great hit! And how did he not make it 4?
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
South Africa have their second corner now. In for a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Now it's Son Heung-min. That is ended up in no man's land. Modric. Vitinha.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Nuno Mendes. And no, that was never going to make it. Son. Oh, shooting chance! And he can clear it away.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
He's in plenty of space here. Ruben Neves showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, he's asking too much with that. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Chouameni. Oh, super find. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Jorginho. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, what's he done? Kasper Schmeichel deals with it effortlessly. Some resolute defending there. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, it's just a little long. Modric. Mohamed Salah. Van Nistelrooy.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Shot a goal! And again! It's there! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
It's become a case of men against boys. It's a pretty loose pass. Now the finish!
Substitution in progress.
And Nistelrooy finds himself offside. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Salah. Son Heung-min. That is a great pick out. Neymar. And that has left him in a heap. Neymar has got himself a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Probably be looking to play it square from here. They're taking a moment to consider their options. No, it's wide.
A bit greedy, that, and he might receive some flack.
Chouameni. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's intervened well there. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Pass is just off target. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Looking for the run.
Arsenal really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Messi. Ruben Neves. Now it's Messi. No, that's been intercepted. Modric. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
4 added minutes
Four
has been
added
indicated.
minutes on the board. It's just beyond his reach. Rudiger. Modric. Alexander-Arnold. No, he's not getting past him there. And that is as far as it goes. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, and Undulate hits one! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's played into space. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for the run. Mosquera cuts it out. Driving forward. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Messi. Sané. Mosquera makes the interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. No, that's been intercepted. Pass somewhat off target. And he's searching through. Real chance. Decent hit! He's got a goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And they win it back again. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He won't be happy with that one. Messi. No, that was never going to make it. Chipped through. That is ended up in no man's land. Lewandowski looks to get on the end of this.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's a sharp little ball here. Can he get onto this? Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Interesting ball. Now it's Messi. Messi proves just a little bit too strong.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest.
Shot at goal! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That's a little off target. Now it's Messi, and they can counter here. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, right place, right time. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Olise gets across to intercept that. Taken back almost at once. That's really well manoeuvred. And he welcomes it in. Messi! And how did he not make it 4?
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Olise kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking for the runner. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Camavinga. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Camavinga, Lewandowski, Mosquera kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Messi. That's headed upfield. Fiddles it through. It's gone out for a throw-in. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. He's played him through.
2 added minutes has been
Brilliant
indicated.
stop from Oblak. Chouameni. Sané. Messi. Now that's well seen too. Well, that is one way to stop him. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
And a quick reminder today to please take all litter bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And we're off again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Mbappe. Not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Always onto this. Caught offside that time. Mosquera getting this one clear. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, super ball! Real chance! Sané. Lewandowski. And he's done very well to take that back. Olise gets it away. Works it forward. Olise calmly anticipates. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Sané. And he can clear it away. And that's a throw-in.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Oh, that was vital. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
The attendance
Almost
for
an
this
hour
match
gone.
was 60,332.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Saka. Caicedo. Lewandowski. Not the most accurate pass. And he's quick to snatch it back. Foden looking to add to his goal. And they're back on the ball again. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the
Colomwani! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much
Substitution for
set up for the
Arsenal.
counter-attack, and
Number
I don't see it
18,
changing anytime soon.
Sané. Coming on to replace him
Header!
is number 21.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Lewandowski. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And he cuts out the supply. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lewandowski. Messi. Well, that looks a cracking ball. They've won a corner.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 20, Robert Lewandowski. Number 10, Messi. Coming on the field, number 11, Kane. Number 14, Marcos Llorente.
This their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Big chance! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Stones gets over and intercepts. Williams. And here's Neymar. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Couldn't squeeze it through. He can get that clear. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Son Heung-min is in a really good position out wide. Now that looks a decent ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And he's intervened well there. Well, nicely intercepted. Aim forwards. Neymar. He's had a shot! Son Heung-min. And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Here comes another cross.
There will be 3 minutes.
And the number on the board is 3. Alexander-Arnold attempts a clearance. He could be in here. Here's it's Son Heung-min! Oh, taken with style. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, good spread. Played back in. And that is that. Arsenal suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
It's the way you move.
Arsenal take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave with De Bruyne! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Stoichkov. De Bruyne. Oh, not quite. Played back in. The fullback is in acres of space. Oh, smashing header! In he goes again. It's a goal! 2, and we've barely begun here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Sané. Arsenal have conceded twice already. This is a horribly uncomfortable predicament for them. DiMarco. McAllister. Hakimi. He's found a way through. Jorginho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. Oh, what has happened here? And that is out of play. And it's De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! That had everyone off their seats.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Now it's Lewandowski, and he was quick to react. Drogba is onto it in a flash. And that interception was chance to finish. Adams gets over and intercepts. Sané. Oh, nicely intercepted. DiMarco.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Can he get onto this? Nice interception, well timed. And that was very necessary.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid.
Oh, what a mistake! There's the hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Milan find a position of real strength now. Hakimi couldn't squeeze it through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. It's a really well-measured ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Tchouaméni. And he's away. That's headed upfield. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. DiMarco. McAllister is always looking to break lines. Lewandowski. Sané. That'll be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Hakimi. Conte. That's a decent clearance. De Bruyne in acres of space. Up he goes! It goes to show he is human after all.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
And that's another good win of the ball. Adams. Beckenbauer. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
Memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the Stadium Hall.
Here we go again.
Arsenal now need to set about their task very professionally. If they do, then the chances will come, and from there, the focus will zoom in on their finishing.
It's out for a goal kick.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Lewandowski. Sané. And he's lifted it over.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
De Bruyne. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
No, that's been intercepted. Conte. De Bruyne. Hakimi. Lenormand gets across to intercept that. Oh, beautifully shot a goal! It's anyone's ball now. McAllister.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
No way through there. Hakimi. Oh, that was vital.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's De Bruyne. Hakimi is wide and looking to get onto this. He's got tall. And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Milan certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Oh no, what can he finish? There's the header. Just needed better contact.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Sané. It's a pretty loose pass. McAllister. Stoichkov. Now DiMarco. Sané. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He's played him through. He's had a hit! Oh, taken with style! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Coming on the field.
Hakimi, that's a sharp pass. DiMarco.
Son Heung-min.
DiMarco. He has found the way through. Goes in for the header! No mistake! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
After 77 minutes.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Number 13.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Arsenal will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Back into the middle. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Hakimi. De Bruyne. De Bruyne unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Stoichkov. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Substitutions taking place.
Milan choosing to make the first change. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Hakimi, he's got away. He rises! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Oh, he's in! There's the shot! They've done it! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. To be expected, Pete.
And the referee brings it to a close. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile.